Hey guys, I know you guys maybe, I don't know if you have, but have been wondering why I'm not streaming. Currently my internet is down. I'll probably put this at the beginning of the videos until my internet is back up. Me and my dad have been trying to figure it out. Nothing seems to work, but I thought I might as well let you guys know why I'm not streaming and stuff right now. I'm gonna start trying to record and probably edit a little bit more, and put out videos more than anything for a little while up until that's fixed. I don't know when it'll be fixed. Maybe it'll be fixed right after this episode. It's currently Monday the 11th, I think it's a week after my birthday, so it's the 11th. So hopefully it fixes soon. If not, I'll keep you guys updated, and of course I'll post on like my Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and stuff like that when I'm going live. So if you guys see those, then my internet is fixed. If you don't see those, then my internet is still not fixed. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I guess I'll let you guys get right into the video. Uno, dos, tres. Uno, dos, tres.
That probably makes sense. I don't know.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Milkman, back at it again with another one of these videos. You guys seem to enjoy it. It got a good amount of views, and people liked it, and we almost got to 15 likes. So I think I'm gonna do this on every Thursday. Maybe it's the thing. I don't really know. I don't even have anything to talk about today. I'm gonna try and think of something on the spot. We could talk about pistachios. We could talk about coffee. We could talk about fear. We could have deep conversation. We could have not deep conversation. I don't know. How about we talk about... Is this the same shirt I wore the first time for the other video? I don't even remember. I have no idea. Let's talk about fear. Maybe fear's a good one to talk about. I don't really know, dude. I don't really have too much to say on fear, but I got a quote. It's not my quote, it's someone else's quote, but it's a pretty good quote. I think it's, you don't have to be, no one's ever great when they start, but you have to start to be great. I think that's the quote, I'm pretty sure. It's a good one to live by. Overall, fear is a thing made up in your head. It's not something that's real. If you're scared of something, it's just because you're tricking yourself into being scared. And obviously there's stuff to be scared of. I'm not saying there's not stuff to be scared of. But when it comes to your own personal scare, you're scared of doing something, whether it's, I don't know, talking to a girl, starting up a business, which I don't know anything about, doing something you don't know if you can do, all that shit. It's usually pretty good to just like F it and just full send it and just do it. I know I was scared for a little while to do streaming and YouTube because I thought, who's gonna care? I'm just gonna waste time doing it. It doesn't make any sense. And then I realized it didn't matter necessarily who didn't care. If I enjoyed it, then I should do it. Ergo, why I still am streaming and stuff now, and why I'm gonna spend most of the summer, I think, trying to build the channel. So overall, I hope you guys just know that, like, grand scheme of things, fear is only gonna hold you back, and can hold you back from a lot of good stuff. I mean, like, if it's holding you back from like talking to girls or like asking someone out, you might need to just like grow a pair and just like full send it, because you never know. Maybe that's your wife and you don't even know it. Obviously you wouldn't know it, but maybe you don't know it and you're just not gonna ask, and then boom, it just the opportunity passes you by and you're like, well, damn, that sucks. Might as well ask. The worst thing they can say is no. Obviously, maybe they make fun of you, but who cares? If they're gonna be an a-hole like that, it doesn't necessarily matter too terribly much. I know my dad was never. I don't really know if my dad's ever been scared. And my mom's somewhat scared sometimes, just like of life and everything like that. And I think that's kind of somewhere where I depart from kind of my family. A lot of my family is kind of like afraid of like a lot of stuff when it comes to like life, grand scheme of things, and I'm not. I really don't care about like the end. I mean, like, I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer, but like, I don't know, death scares a lot of people. It doesn't really scare me. I think it's just like, I don't know. I don't find a reason in being afraid of something that's uncontrollable, and like, end of the day, it's gonna happen. My mindset immediately goes to, what can I do in the time that I'm given to make as many people happy or do whatever I can to make the world better. And I think that's a somewhat better mindset, because I feel like being scared stops you from doing a lot of stuff. There's a guy, I can't remember what his name is. He does a lot of inspirational speeches and like talks. he does a lot of like girl stuff, talks about like a lot about like girls and like approaching women and stuff like that. But one of the things he talks about is how like he's trained himself to not even care about fear anymore. So there was one time he was on a trip to the Bahamas or somewhere, I don't remember, and this guy, they were like on a boat doing a tour, and the guy was like, hey, you can swim over to that cave. Some people do, some people don't, because there's usually sharks over there. And immediately his head went to like, oh, I don't want to do that, because he was afraid. And then he had trained his mind so much to where he was like, well, now I have to do it. So then he swam all the way to the cave, touched the end of the cave, swam all the way back, and then there was no way for him to like, he had completed the thing. One, he had overcome the fear, and two, he had done the thing that some people do and some people don't do. So it was, he had done it and he didn't have to care to tell it much anymore. But obviously I'm not saying go do stupid stuff that's like makes you scared. Like obviously you don't need to be go walking around at night in the middle of nowhere just hoping, like, because you're afraid of it. Like that's not what I'm saying. You just gotta like understand, like, I don't know where my head was going. Understand that life is what it is, and there's not much you can do to control a lot of it, honestly. There's a lot of shit that just happens and you can't do anything about it. So you might as well do, whether it is like you do what you love, you do what you think is good for other people, you do make other people happy, you, I don't know, whatever it is. You just got to do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, you doing what you want to do is going to get you closer to what your purpose is, I guess. I don't know, not even your purpose, just like it'll get you closer to being like a whole, like just you. If you can overcome your fears and stuff, I mean, one, it's a good thing to do, because it's good for other people to see someone who does that. I think people seeing like, oh, he was afraid of doing this for a long time, and then he went and did it. It usually pushes other people to do the same thing, like to push past like their fears and stuff like that. So it's a good support for a lot of people, as well as it's just healthy. I think like being afraid of stuff doesn't do anything. It like it literally does nothing. It just keeps you from doing stuff. If you're afraid of something and it keeps you from doing something, that's all it does. It doesn't, because then nothing's happening. If I was afraid to stream and I was just like, yeah, and do YouTube, if I was just afraid to stream and do YouTube, I just wouldn't do it. And then, I mean, I don't know. Maybe no one would care. I don't really know. I think you guys would care who were subbed. Also, little side note, appreciative of the 110 subs we're at right now. Or I think we're at 112 now, I'm pretty sure. So this is it's Saturday, May 9th. Yeah, May 9th. Appreciative of you guys getting me to 112 subs. It's crazy to me to think that I have 112 subs. It's crazy to me to think that like people actually watch the videos. So thank you guys so much for your support. Yeah, that's really it. Just share it, like it, all that stuff if you guys want. You don't have to, but it helps me out at least. Makes me feel like people care too. So comment, like, sub, all that stuff. Anyways, back to the conversation. Fear. I don't know. Fear's ass. Like, in all honesty, it's just ass. No reason to like give it time or energy. In my head, at least, I don't think there's any reason to give it time or energy. It's a waste of time a lot of the time. I mean, I remember, like, I don't know, talking to girls is a good one for at least guys. I don't know about girls, how girls feel about talking to guys, but I mean, I don't know. It's weird. I mean, like, it's hard. Like, I'm not gonna say it's easy. I'm not good at talking to females either. But I mean, like, shit is how it is. Like I said, like, you could just like, I don't know why. I don't know. I'm also a big proprietor for like people just being nice guys. Like, people are always like, nice guys finish last, and I'm like, bro, all right, I don't really give a shit. I'd rather be a nice guy that finishes last than an asshole that fucks someone over. So, PSA to all the dudes out there who think being a fuckboy is the way. Hey, maybe that's your way. I have no idea. Maybe that's what you want to do. If you want to be a fuckboy, like, that's fine too. Like, you have your reasons to do it. I personally just think being a nice guy is better because, or not even being a nice guy is better. I just don't like people saying nice guys finish last because, I don't know, like, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Some boys get fucked over. Like, it is what it is. I don't want people thinking being themselves. Like, it's more or less goes back to just like what my first video was about just being yourself. I would much rather someone be themselves. And if that's like a nice guy and like shit doesn't work out with you and like girls, like, it is what it is. But there's no reason to be afraid of like what people think of you because you're a nice guy. I would say I'm a nice guy. I don't really know. You'd have to ask people I talk to, but I don't talk to too many people. So I'm a pretty friendly person. So like grand scheme of things, I'm not an asshole. But, or at least I like to think I'm not. I have no idea. Again, most of this stuff is me saying this, and I have no idea if it's true or not. It's just my own creation in my head of what I think, who I think I am. It could be completely wrong, and I'm an asshole to everybody. I don't think I am, but I don't know. I just would much rather people not shit on other people for being themselves and not have people be afraid of just being themselves, which I said in the first video. I don't want you guys being like, I want you guys to be able to come to the channel and understand, and want to come to the streams and understand, like, I'm not going to be an a-hole. I'm not going to shit on people. Well, I might be an asshole sometimes. I'm not going to lie, because I get pissed off. But grand scheme of things, we're like the streams will be going like this, and then my anger will like peak. It'll like, I'll go down here. My anger will like go like this, peak, because I'm like, man, F Warzone, and it'll climb. We'll finish the game up. Someone will say a funny joke, and it goes, that's what it does, okay? That's basically all it does. So that's how my streams usually go, honestly. But anyways, I just would much rather you guys be fine being you than worry about people saying like, oh, nice guys finished last. Or if you're an F-boy, or like, I don't know, if you're an ass, like, that's fine too. Like, as long as you're not being making people purposely upset, I think it's, I don't know, I'm not going to say it's okay. I think you should be attempting to make as many people happy as possible. And like, if being an asshole is the way you do that, then like, all right, sick. But like, just be yourself. I don't really care. Just be yourself. End of the day, that's all I care about, is you guys being yourselves and understanding that you're good the way you are, and people are going to be happy with you for being you. No reason to be afraid of that. I don't really know if I have much to say. Again, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. It's a good quote. Good way to think about life as well if you're ever trying to try something new. So, I mean, that's what I was like when I started streaming and doing YouTube. I mean, I was shit at editing. You saw that first video of me doing COD is kind of shit. Like, the editing in it is kind of shit. But the second one was a lot better. And I mean, like, it was only like 2 weeks of doing stuff. It took me way longer to edit that second video, but that was also because I had school and stuff like that. But anyways, you gotta get started to do anything. Oh, big guy. That was cute. Don't at me. But yeah, I don't know. Don't be afraid of stuff. Even, I mean, like, you can be afraid of stuff. Like, I understand. I'm not going to say like, oh, don't be afraid. Like, obviously you're going to be afraid of stuff. There's stuff to be afraid of. I mean, I was afraid of not passing a class this semester because I've taken it twice already. And this was the third time taking it. And I was afraid I wasn't going to pass it. But you know what I did? I just grinded out. Like, because I knew me being afraid would just F me over in the end. Like, if I'm just going to be afraid of it, like, and that messes up my studying, I'm screwed. So I just knew, hey, study harder, do that kind of stuff. So I think that's what a lot of fear does, is keep people from grinding. Like, in all honesty, I literally think it's just people are afraid of grinding because they're afraid that like the time they put into something won't pay off. So they just don't do it because it's not worth the time. It's kind of the same thing. I don't know if you guys ever watched Dodgeball, True Underdog Story, but Vince Vaughn's character, I can't remember what his name is in the movie, but he's like talking to the girl in the movie as well. I don't know what her name is either. The main girl that he ends up dating at the end. And he's like, she asks him like, does he have any goals? And he's like, no, because if I don't have goals, that means I'm never disappointed. It's a pretty shit way to live, honestly. Like, I would much rather live. I mean, people always say like, shoot for the stars and you'll probably land on the moon. It's not a bad way to live either, honestly. My nose is stuffy today. But I think that's all I got on fear today. I should have come in more prepared, honestly. This will be edited, though. There should be music in the background. Joe, put some music in the background, too. Because the first one was just a 30-minute video that people don't have time to watch 30-minute videos, Joe. Especially when you're a tiny channel. No one has the time to do that, bro. So I'll fix it up. Make it look nice and pristine. But yeah, I think that's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, sub. If you guys want to see more videos like this, throw your ideas in the comments. I need more ideas. I text one of my buddies today, and I was just like, bro, just send me something to talk about. If you guys want a serious conversation, send me serious topics. If you guys want goofy, stupid conversations about like ice cream flavors, then we can like do that. I don't know. Like, ice cream flavors was the first thing on my head, so ice cream flavors is what I thought of. But if you guys want to see stuff like that, let me know. Throw it in the comments. Anything serious, anything not serious. I'm gonna be racking out these videos so I can get a backlog of them so that they can just go post up without me having to post them like on the day. So I'll just have them like 4 videos set up, and then one will post on Thursday. I think I'm gonna post these on Thursdays probably. I think it's the best. I don't know. I like having Thursday video posted like this, Friday there's a stream. Saturday there's a stream. Maybe we paint tonight. I don't even know. Anyways, just like leave stuff in the comments. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, obviously. Hopefully this all is somewhat tamed soon. We can figure out what the hell we're doing with the rest of our lives. It's summer for me now. I'm not doing anything except probably working now. I'm gonna count this as a job, by the way, because I'm gonna spend so much time. I'm gonna spend more than 40 hours a week doing this. So leave your like, leave comments. I already said that shit, damn. But yeah, share it out. You know, still trying to make as many people happy as I can. I don't know if I'm doing a good job of that. Let me know if I am, if I'm not, if there's something else I should be doing. But yeah, spread the love, spread the joy, and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next stream or the next video. Peace.